It's the Zillis and Chiller Sports Show in upstate New York, hosted by your boy Gills. We got Brittany B in the building.
What's up? What's up? Hey, y'all.
We got Kincaid in the building.
What's good, yo? What's good?
We got some special guests in the building, repping Rochester, New York. We got the town in here.
Okay. We got our JV head coach and assistant coach Norman Simmons and Brandon Carruthers. Welcome, y'all.
Out of
Thank
East
y'all
High.
for joining us. East High School. All right. So we got a couple questions for y'all. I'm gonna start with this. Start with Norm because you've been doing it the longest. So how did you get into coaching?
I don't know. For me, I think it was kind of thing that just fell into my lap. Me as a basketball player, I always was a coach on the floor. You know, I was a point guard of the team, high school, college.
Okay.
Then I came home. You know, I did it the first year just messing around, assistant coach on varsity. Then our old coach, Big E, he happened to be the AD at East, and he wanted alumni to come back and coach. So, you know, I took the opportunity to kind of go back. You know, I love working with the youth as it is. So,
Okay.
yeah.
How about you, Brandon?
For me, like Norm said, we both got the same style of play as far as being the floor general on the court, as far as being a basketball player, excuse me for that. So I always wondered how it felt like being a coach myself.
Okay.
Taking, you know what I'm saying, giving somebody else the directions and telling them what to do. So like you said, Big E reached out as far as the alumni and told us, come work with the kids this year.
Okay.
So I was doing individuals in the beginning of the season.
Workouts?
Like workouts and stuff like that. And, Norm just told me, yo, you should come around more. So I did, and here we are.
Okay.
So y'all both former players. Like, what positions y'all play? So, Norm, you said you played point guard.
Yeah, I played point guard. So I was at East from 04 to 08. Yeah, we ran through the city when I was at East. So,
Brandon, what position was you
I
playing?
played point guard, and I've been there from the 7th all the way to the 12th.
yeah.
We got two generals in the
Yeah,
building.
yeah.
Now we're gonna go right into it too with this. Now, if you had to choose a head coach, I know y'all both. Norm, you said you've been coaching for a couple years. It's your first year, Brandon. So if y'all had to pick a style of coach, you know what I'm saying, as far as who you could compare yourself to, this could be college, NBA. I mean, even growing up, your high school coach. Who would you say would you compare your style to?
For me, I think, because I be everywhere. I be energy the whole game, man. I say Calipari. I like his
Okay.
energy in the whole game
one.
from Kentucky, man.
That's a great
He be
one.
sweating under his irons after every game. That be me every game, man. You know, you see your emotions. You see that you're really passionate about what you're doing. So I would say, Calipari from Kentucky.
Okay.
For me, I'm stick with what I thought. I'm gonna just stay with Popovich, just in the sense of not as far as IQ or whatnot, but as far as laid back and taking the back seat to what Norman do or whatnot, and just picking in and when to give and take and when to put my ones and twos in the players' heads or whatnot.
Okay.
Just to piggyback off that with those two coaches as well, with both of us, it's more than just on the court. So we connect with our kids also off the court with our varsity team. We got a whole group chat with the kids.
That's good.
For the JV, we made all the kids sign contracts. I called all the parents.
Yeah.
Just to know let them know how we doing things. So it's more than just on the court as well. We try to be role models off the court as well.
Okay.
I like that. Gotta instill it young. That's good.
Now, I know both of y'all personally. I seen both of y'all play, and I know y'all style of play is very animated when y'all on the court, clapping it up, defense. How do you implicate that to the kids and when you coaching though?
I'll piggyback off you.
Oh yeah. Well, we always tell them defense first. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So that's what we big on. We don't really preach too much offense as far as our practices and whatnot. So we tell them we be aggressive in the league through defense. We want to create our defense. We want to create our offense through our defense.
Yeah.
And we try to let them know that defense wins games. You feel me? Offense put fans in the stands.
That's a fact.
So that's pretty much our route we try to take.
Yeah.
And for me, I don't know. It's just fulfilling. We're gonna get to that a little later, but it is a different type of basketball player, student athlete, whatever you want to say. But I do say it's fulfilling to see the kids kind of find their identity, and our team identity is defense.
Okay.
We score a lot of points in our defense from our press, man to man. So we don't even really got to focus on the offense so much because our defense create our offense, and so we try to really implement that, put that into their games because we know how effective it was for us as being in everybody's face and being rowdy, getting people out of their game. So we kind of try to push that on them as well.
That's championship talk right there.
Yeah,
It sound like y'all trying to win a title.
Yeah.
But like you were saying with the student athletes, can you compare the nowadays students versus back when y'all played? Is there any difference in game, difference in mentality?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mentality. I say attitude first. But like these kids nowadays, like they get sensitive when you get on them, though. You feel me? And like what we learned as coaches, because throughout the season, you grow as a coach, you grow as a player. What we learned as coaches that we can't motivate everybody the same way.
That makes sense.
So we try to motivate and approach each kid differently. You know what I'm saying? We can yell at this kid because maybe he's used to being yelled at, but this kid may not be as motivated when you yell at him. You feel me? So that's just one way we go about it.
And then it's like, what I learned as well is is trial and error. This is my third year. This is Brandon's first year, so it's gonna take time. My first year I came out just expecting all the kids to get fired up of me holding high expectations of what I did and where I played basketball. You can't really do that. You got to meet the kids where they are. The kids are different. Yeah. So we try to take a different approach, like you said, with the kids is different, but at the same time, we don't take no junk from none of them. They know what's going down. They know how we doing things. So,
I got another question. Like, I know sometimes a kid might not get as much playing time as another kid, and then sometimes the parents might get involved.
That's a good question.
How do y'all deal with like parents and their tempers and going with my child should play more or things like that?
Especially if the kid is trash.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
It's trash.
I know. Honestly, like for me, like I don't expect to be dealing with that during my time as coach, and that's the reason for signing those contracts. So the parents know what's going on,
right?
And no parent has came to talk to me yet, and they do come talk to me. I deflect them, talk to your kid. He know why he not playing. We tell the kids, your tryouts is practice.
Yeah.
You come to practice, you do good, you're going to play. You get in the game, you don't do well, you're not going to play straight up. And that's how it is, man. So.
Not the same for grades. Not good grades.
You can't play.
We'll lose every game to prove a point.
Student athlete.
That's dope.
Yes,
Granted, we was a little rowdy, but we always got B's and A's in school, 3.0s.
Going to earn it. That's a fact. That's good.
I ain't trying to hear nothing from no parents because you ain't out there with us coaching those 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
So you could give us a feedback, but to tell us what to do, that ain't going on.
Okay.
At all.
And this is a little curveball question or whatever, but the season has just started, right?
Halfway.
How many games have y'all played so far?
10.
About 10 games. Who's your favorite opponent to play? And who's your rival now? Back in the day, used to be Wilson, but is there any new, fresh rivalries that y'all have? Or who y'all like to coach against? I just so above the field that it don't even matter.
That's a good question.
I don't really think it's no rivalry just because it's so much schools now,
Yeah.
But schools I do like playing against because they be so intense is leadership these last couple years in Monroe.
That's a good game.
The games be varsity and JV. The games be really intense in the crowd.
Shout
the
out
players.
leadership, man. I know a lot of those young fellas out there.
So leadership right now, even though. Yeah, they got some good talent, but as far as rivalries, I don't really see no big time rivalry going as far as teams.
It's good to know. We're gonna kick it right because it was a zealous and chillest sports show in upstate New York. So we're gonna go right into it with the current basketball right now. So I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Right now, the NBA it's looking like a lot of great teams right now. We're almost there at the All-Star break. So right now, bold statements. As Katie like to say, he like to make bold statements on the show.
I'm here for bold statements, man.
Who do y'all have right now? Top 4 teams in the league. East and West. And why? You got the floor. Zeal Talk, let me hear it.
I'm a Warriors fan, though.
No, he a Bulls fan. Don't let him fool y'all. He fooling y'all, okay? He fooling y'all. I got the screenshot.
Oh, but they not in my top 4, though.
Top 4 being that, I'm saying LeBron left the East and Kawhi
dominated.
He entered the East, so we got to get that man his props. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the whole league is scared to play against that man.
That's a fact.
The best two-way player in the game right now.
Talking about
Kawhi Leonard.
Talking about Kawhi Leonard.
Besides Klay Thompson.
Is he better? Is he the best player in the East right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I would say yes.
Oh, yeah.
Be balling right now.
That's cool.
So Giannis is a problem.
Giannis can't hit no 3 to save his life. He's shooting 12%. 12.
I got Raptors, and I got the Celtics. Them two going to be top 2 in the East. As far as the West, I got to give it to the Warriors.
Right.
And I'm gonna go with that boy Harden. He's
Okay.
tough. He's a tough
top
one.
teams?
Top teams.
Nah, how they going to turn
The
it up, man?
Rockets,
They only, what, 4 games behind?
Yeah.
Rockets, man.
They're
And
only
that's
taking
just-
60 more points per game.
And it's hard to check a hard, and you when you know what they doing, they just
Averaging
going
35.
ISO hard, and they letting that man
dropping
just
50
he
again.
giving you buckets, straight
It's
buckets.
Wow, foul.
But I'm saying, as far as the East, I don't want people to sleep on Philly neither,
Yeah.
because they got a strong group of men over there that know what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out Embiid.
Yeah, I like Toronto. Kawhi look like they rolling right now. I like Boston too. I feel like Boston's still trying to mesh together with everybody, and once they
Yeah.
They
start
got the
clicking,
Got a lot
They
of
got,
players.
they got
Yeah,
a
they
lot
got
of
a lot of
talent.
players.
A lot of players.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna mesh like in the playoffs. You know, I still got the Warriors 2 in my top 5.
Okay.
I feel like because when Cousins come back, they been there before.
Mm.
You know, and I like my last team. I like Denver, man. I've been watching them play.
Yeah.
Bold statement.
I like Denver,
Bold
man.
statement.
Nice.
It's always
They
been tough
playing
to play
playing
against
good
Denver.
together.
Yeah.
Especially in Denver.
In Denver.
Mhm.
They play hard.
And
They
Murray
play
is
fast,
balling
man.
right now.
Jamal Murray, yeah.
Mhm.
He can hoop.
My top 4.
Man, it's not about, man.
My
Yo,
top
We don't care
they
about
left,
OKC.
They left on
We
OKC,
know.
man.
right,
Right, forget
bro.
about Hustle Westbrook
I
and,
took
and
OKC
PG-13,
last
man.
night.
Fellas,
5 with the Lakers, man.
we said y'all got a game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Y'all got practice tonight. We just want to appreciate y'all for stopping in. You know what I mean? Giving us your opinions, telling us about your team. We rooting for East. Even though I'm a Wildcat, we gonna be rooting for y'all on the way, man.
Yeah.
We know y'all gonna be in the playoffs.
Another bold statement too. We expect East High to go to states this year, varsity, man.
That's good.
That's a bold statement,
bold
man.
statement.
That's what we're working for.
You're gonna have to knock off McQuaid.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a juggernaut.
Y'all played them already?
I want to
Nah,
see
we
that
play
one.
them next week, I think. Next Saturday, I think. I was just saying. So.
And
we'll
then not
see,
to
though.
put none of your kids on the spot, but Brittany did want to know. Want to ask your question? Brittany?
Yeah, I want to know who the player on your team to look out for. The one he got
Now,
it.
your team gonna be watching this
Varsity
interview.
right now,
Varsity,
bro.
I'm
right?
talking about varsity. Yeah, I'm not
Varsity.
talking about JV. I'm talking about
Okay,
varsity.
okay.
No, not JV. Varsity.
Do we just one, or we could give?
You can
Just
get
one?
multiple if you got multiple, but
I feel like our 2 gonna be the same. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pick Zach for a fact.
What number is he?
Number 4.
4,
Okay, watch out.
6'4". What he is, a sophomore, junior,
Junior.
a junior, 6'4" junior. He transferred from what, leadership? I think that
No,
was.
I think
You prep.
Yeah, you prep.
You
You
prep. He
prep.
transferred from
okay,
prep.
okay.
He's a dog, man.
What position he play?
He played a big man now, but he can push the rock. He's
Yeah.
hybrid, man.
You said
can
he a
do it all.
sophomore?
He's
Dunking
junior.
on people,
Yeah, junior.
catching
Dunking on people.
alleys off the
Okay.
backboard.
Boy, he catch 2-3 dunks. a game,
Brian.
You know what I'm saying?
So it sounds like LeBron.
Yeah, I wouldn't say LeBron, but you know what I'm saying he's active.
But I like Zach too, but I feel the one is Chaz.
That boy
Number
nice.
22.
22.
That boy is nice.
Like a lot of people speak to the kid from North Star. He's good, you know. But as far as Chaz, does everything: defense, rebound, scores, leadership on
What's
the
his
team.
position?
Play guard.
Yeah.
Shooting guard now since our point guard back.
And then is he what is he sophomore?
No,
Junior?
he's senior this year.
Senior? Oh, so
Mhm.
he got the intensity. He's ready to go. He's ready
Yeah,
to go.
man.
He nice.
1,000-point ball yesterday.
Oh, that's dope.
Hey, you wear number 22?
Definitely.
Mhm.
He got a big
He
shoes
got
to
some
fill,
shoes.
man.
He's been fulfilling them. I can honestly say that he's been fulfilling them.
Right.
Defensive wise, I'm big on that.
Yeah.
He was one of them kids that I was working out with in the summer before the season starts. So he's been living up to his expectations.
He was nice.
AGR.
He nice.
Definitely AGR. Definitely gonna get
AGR for sure.
Play of the year.
Politics, you know how that
You
go.
know, But I feel like Zach can get that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a place for Zach
But we-
right there.
We got so much talent and spread it out so much. It ain't no game where one player's killing 5 straight games.
Yeah.
There's so much talent in our team, so everybody has their day. So I don't know if we will get a player of the year just because of that reason. And
Okay.
That's not a bad
That's a
thing.
good
though,
answer.
so.
Well, that's what's up, man. This is Zeal Talk. We got Norm Simmons in the building. We got Brandon. Last name I forgot it in the building. Carruthers. Man, y'all already know, man. We already
Dope.
know.
Appreciate y'all, man.
All right,
Thank
we
y'all
appreciate
for
y'all too.
coming.
We gonna see y'all already know.
Uh-huh. East,
Fellas,
East,
good luck,
East.
East.
Hold it down, hold it down.
They
Thank
coach
y'all for
East,
coming.
dog.
Y'all dope.
But we're gonna go right into it because we still gotta build ourselves up. Now, head coaching vacancies. We fresh off of Black Monday right now. A lot of coaches got fired. We got eight teams done. Done.
Done.
Midway in the season, halfway in the season, right now. So how are we looking right now? Hugh Jackson, Steve Wilkes, Marvin Lewis, the anticipated Marvin Lewis, Vance Joseph, Todd Bowles, Adam Gase of the Miami Dolphins, Mike McCarthy, and Dirk Cutters. Now, who else do y'all have getting fired right now, man? I know y'all see that media rumbling.
Man, I ain't gonna front. I'm thinking Tomlin with all that drama over there, all that chaos over there going on in Pittsburgh. He might be the next to go. It's sad to say, but his job is not secure right now.
You don't think they'll just get rid of Antonio Brown? Or you think Tomlin's the guy to go?
Why would you get rid of your star? That's your star player.
It depends if you choose between Antonio or the coach.
Antonio the coach. I mean, right now, the problem is with Big Ben and Antonio Brown. It's a locker room. Mike Tomlin really has nothing to do with it.
But he's the head coach.
He's
supposed to come in between that and diffuse the situation as being the coach.
Did y'all see the press conference? It was hounding them.
Oh yeah.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible. But right now, what I want to know is, with all these open positions, who do y'all have getting hired for the season as of now?
Getting hired?
And before we go into that, I did want to highlight, since, of these 8 coaches positions that did get open, 5 of them were African American coaches. So I did want to go ahead and highlight. Five got fired.
Oh, I thought you said hired.
I got fired.
Oh, nah. I thought you said
hired. So I did want
to
highlight, before we all go into conspiracies of all the black coaches, I did want to highlight the Rooney Rule. If y'all not familiar with it, I'm sure y'all familiar with it. It's founded in 2003, NFL policy that requires NFL owners and teams looking for a head coach to interview at least one minority candidate.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They had some great tweaks this season. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna I think, help find way better coaches.
Okay.
For example, they have to have the owners in the room.
Okay.
So they have to be there, and they have to have the. It can't be anybody within the organization.
Okay.
So I think right now that's really gonna help bring some great coaches. But I did want to go ahead and talk about the 5 black coaches that did get fired. Hugh Jackson, Vance Joseph, Todd Bowles, Steve Wilkes, and Marvin Lewis. They have a combined record: 41 wins, 110 losses.
That's terrible.
And 1 tie.
That's terrible.
In 8 seasons.
Wow.
That's a 37% winning percentage. I mean, my God.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Terrible.
So what I gotta say is, I mean,
over 100 losses
I don't know.
combined.
It's only one that I don't agree with.
Losses.
Which I can't agree with the Cardinals. Hey, you got to give a man more than a year.
Yeah.
It happens.
Even if he goes 3
Even
and
if he
13.
goes 3 and 13, you got to give him more than a year.
But I think it was more so the development of the quarterback. You did have a Pro Bowl running back,
That's
David
true.
Johnson.
That's
you had
true.
Larry Fitzgerald, a very veteran presence. You were supposed to win at least more than 3 games.
That's terrible.
But the NFC is not easy as it seems. You know what I mean? The NFC is a hard, especially with that.
They could have took it. Now they got a high draft pick.
Right.
They could have used it as a rebuilding season.
Exactly.
I mean, but they got their quarterback. I mean, you're supposed to develop something. That offense was stagnant.
Maybe fired an offensive coordinator.
They was getting punished every game, though.
You could have got a new offensive coordinator.
You could have got a new offensive coordinator. Could have hired a quarterback
within
coach.
The division, it's tough. I mean, you got the Rams. Sean McVay and that offense explosive.
The
49ers, we'll go get the Seahawks. 49ers just hired Kyle Shanahan, explosive offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
The Seahawks. I mean, bruh, it's either you going to show me something or we don't have no time to waste.
I feel you. Yeah.
3 and 13 is not
terrible,
showing me nothing.
But you can't give somebody 1 year. Not 1 year. Not 1 year.
I mean, but my God, Hugh Jackson, 336.
Yeah, he deserved to get fired.
In 3 years?
He deserved to get fired.
He had to go.
He didn't start Baker Mayfield. And if he would have started him, they could have made the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's true. And his offense was
terrible.
But we're going to go into basically who y'all think is going to get hired.
Green Bay.
What's
his name? Green Bay coach. I can't think of
Mike McCarthy?
Yeah, he's gonna get hired right on.
You think Mike gonna
Yes,
I think Marvin Lewis got a good chance of getting hired.
Why?
Because he's been a coach at one organization for a long time, so he has a lot of
won
knowledge.
A playoff game. I'm not hiring nobody who coached for 16 and didn't win one.
But you got to think about
Hold up.
He's been to the playoffs though,
but not one playoff
Jason
game.
Garrett.
Jason Garrett. And you was about to ask who's next to get fired. If Jason Garrett don't win on Saturday,
okay.
Jason Garrett's gonna get fired. Well, he better get fired. I done called for Jason Garrett head so many times.
Okay.
He's in the playoffs. Let's see what he do.
But he's only made the playoffs. This would be his third time.
Okay.
No, this would be his second time.
3 times a chance.
This would be his second time.
Gotta get a W.
It ain't 8 times in 16 seasons
Gotta
that you
get a
lose all of
W.
them.
Right,
that
yeah,
is
that's
totally
bad. That's
different.
bad.
Where you can't even get out
That's
of
bad.
not once.
You ain't getting one playoff game.
Not
16
one in
That's
16
that's
seasons.
Jerry Jones'
That's
puppet. He ain't going nowhere.
I don't know. I
That's
think,
his puppet.
I think
He ain't going
I
nowhere.
think Scott Linehan will get fired before him, and I think if our offense doesn't look good at home, Scott Linehan got a good chance.
But I did want to talk to you about a coach that's been names trickling in the media, Chris Richards.
Oh
Your
no, he
DB's
better not go.
coach?
I'm gonna be so sad.
All right,
He'll
so
be
you
a
think
great. I think he'll be a great head coach.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure about him offensively because I've only ever seen him coach defensively. He's a great defensive. Look at our defense. Look at our defense. We had a pretty good defense last year. He made our defense into an elite defense. All them guys believe in him. They love him. He get fired up just like they do. They think. He already got 3 interviews.
Dang.
He already got 3 interviews.
I like that pick though.
Yeah.
I mean, Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
He got some history.
Yeah.
Turned you guys around. I like it.
I like
it's just
him.
tough losing a tough coordinator like that. Too,
I don't want to
with
lose
your
him.
team. It's
I'm
just
be
tough.
sad.
Boy,
I might cry.
is he a coordinator? I thought he was just a
No,
DB
just a
coach.
DB coach.
When you positions coach and got that
They
much
might-
clout in the locker room,
That's what
They
I'm
really
saying.
might.
Excellent.
I can see them offering him.
really?
The
No,
Cowboys.
Jason Garrett
because-
leaves. Is that your runner?
I can see if Jason Garrett not win this playoff game. I can see.
All right.
Yeah, hire Chris Richards. I love it. I would love it.
Good luck.
Just
I
a
would
couple.
love it.
Good luck.
Nervous. I ain't even gonna lie.
Good luck.
I'm hearing Josh McDaniels. Obviously,
Yeah.
do y'all think if y'all owners right now and this Josh McDaniels, would y'all give them at least
I give him an interview.
even what he did to the Colts last year? Do you think that really?
I'll give him an interview.
He
Anybody?
gave him a handshake, took the job, and then went back to the Patriots and was like, "Sight, y'all gonna give him a?"
I mean,
back there?
they did it for what's his name?
Who that?
DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah.
NBA. He told him as he was gun cut, never. And they went back and got him
basically
again.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
You change your mind.
I understand. Well, a sleeper pick for me is Eric Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs.
Okay.
I mean, he's been in the Chiefs for about 6 years. Look out for him. Typically, when you
And
look
then-
at head coaches,
That's a good one because people that come from under Andy Reid, they excel in the league. You look
Right.
at
Kinda
Doug
like Pop.
Peterson.
Yeah.
it's not. It's
You look at Doug Peterson.
Yeah,
Nah,
Come on,
he's a
man.
Super Bowl champion.
I think he's a good coach.
You can't be mad at it.
Super Bowl coach, Super Bowl champion coach, snuck into the playoffs when
Exactly.
everybody doubted us.
But watch out for Eric Bieniemy, like I was saying, because he's third highest scoring position in the NBA. I think, like I said, I think he's going
In the NBA, NFL.
in the NFL. He's similar to Anthony Lynch of the Chargers. Great pickup. But
Let's get into these wild card matchups, man.
these wild card matchups, I mean, it's going to be a great playoffs this Saturday, this
Every
Sunday.
game.
Every game.
Every
gonna be a good
game.
We got some great picks. Now, we're going to go right into it. I'm going to start with the Eagles and the Bears and the Cowboys and the Seahawks.
All right.
I want to hear what Eagles and the Bears, let's go. Matter of fact, Brittany B, I'm going to give you the floor.
Eagles and the Bears. I ain't even gonna lie. I want the Eagles to win. If the Eagles win and we win, we play the Rams, and I'd rather play the Rams than the Saints. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That is true.
But they gotta go to Chicago.
You already
Even though
beat
they used to playing in the cold, and Elshon Jeffries used to play.
He said
for,
he
He
said he don't like. He said he
don't like their turf.
Yeah, he said the field is horrible.
Yeah, so
He
I think
said
it's
no
gonna be a
disrespect, but
defensive-
it's like horrible. Like
it's gonna be a defensive battle.
it is.
I don't know if they got the defense. Eagles.
Bears.
To put up with. What
I'm
you
not
mean?
saying
Did
that
you see? We
they
just shut
offense
out.
is not really
we
that
just shut
great,
out.
but
We just shut out the Redskins.
boy,
23
their
zip.
third string quarterback,
It's
fourth.
football is football.
By the time they got to it, they was in a fourth. But then they third string quarterback get hurt, and then they went down to their fourth string quarterback.
Football is football.
Football
We
ain't
shut them
football.
off. We still got that same defensive line. Only thing that's really hurting us is our defensive back. Is last 2 games is look like they
I'm not
coming
really-
together.
I'm not really.
I mean,
you
our
know, I don't
defense
watch
is
Chicago, so I don't.
yeah.
Mitch,
I'm talking about our
Their
defense.
defense is real. That's what I know.
Their defense is real, but it's
Can
gonna
they
be a
get to
defensive
Nick?
game.
That's the question. Can they get to Nick?
right.
They-
But our
they
offensive line,
wobbling right now
our
anyways.
offensive line is crazy.
Wobbling
You
right
said
now
them ribs.
anyways.
I got the Eagles beating the Bears, not only just because that's my team, but I just got them beating the Bears because I don't think how you pronounce his name,
Trubisky.
Yeah, I don't think he just got it in him. I don't think he's gonna outplay Foles.
Okay.
I think he's gonna crumble.
Crack under pressure.
Yeah, especially with Fletcher Cox coming through that middle.
I'm be honest, man. I got 2 words. Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack.
It's over. It's in Chicago.
Yes, in Chicago.
I'm pretty sure Doug and our defensive coach they got a good game plan for
You got
Mack.
Coach of the
You
Year,
got
Nagy.
you got to circle him on your game plan. You have to circle him, Khalil Mack. I mean,
How's that how's that play action gonna work when you ain't getting no time to throw the ball? Ain't gonna play action. Khalil Mack, come on, bro.
As long as we get I feel like the short passing, the screens will work with our fast offensive line. It's gonna work, man.
I don't know. My prediction is the Bears in a classic. Now, Cowboys Seahawks.
That's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be a great game.
I think that's gonna be the best game of the wild card weekend. You know, everybody gonna watch it. Everybody low key Cowboy fans.
I'm just
or haters.
It's nothing against. I mean, of course I hate the Cowboys, but I'm not saying that I picked the Seahawks to win just because of that. I'm not being biased. I just feel like Russell Wilson is just scary in the playoffs. He's scary in the playoffs, man.
He's a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing scary about that.
No, he means he's scary as
good way.
He's scary.
I thought you was trying to say my man's
No. I'm saying in a good way. Like he's. I'm just saying like he come to play. He comes to play.
I can agree with you there.
He comes to play.
I can agree with you there.
I don't know if Amari Cooper.
And the game is it's in Dallas.
It's in Dallas.
That's the one thing y'all got over
Dallas. It's in prime time. I want y'all to go look up Dak. I want y'all to go look at Dak Prescott numbers in prime time. It's real nice.
This is playoff prime time.
Oh, that don't mean nothing. Dak Prescott probably one of the most level-headed quarterbacks I've ever seen.
Last time he played in the playoffs,
he almost brought them back and beat Aaron Rodgers. Our defense is the reason why we couldn't go into overtime. He outplayed Aaron Rodgers.
Give or take, y'all was playing Aaron Rodgers, but this is Russell Wilson.
Stars will be Ezekiel Elliott, Russell. It's going to be a good Amari Cooper. I think
Pete Carroll.
I think
Zeke Elliott.
The addition of Amari
Y'all got
Cooper,
the fire. Y'all got the firepower to win, though.
The addition of Amari Cooper changed our total dynamic. Like
7-2 after
you gotta.
But he just got shut.
Double team.
He just got shut out though.
He got shut out.
He got shut down.
He got shut down 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
But guess who got off? Cole Beasley. Guess who got off? Jarwin. And we don't did. He opened up that whole offense. Like Beasley couldn't eat all season long. Now Beasley making crazy catches. I seen it back at the end. That was
got
nice.
the defense.
I never knew that 1 knee equal 2 feet.
Yeah, you was mad, wasn't you?
Nah, I wasn't mad. That was a good game.
That was a great game.
I don't care. I think
that was a lot of momentum. I like that. That was a good game, and Zeke rested and still won a rushing title. Yeah.
Dak showed us some leadership.
He showed some leadership.
And they got a 2-point conversion. But this
Michael
is not
Gallup.
this is not
it's
that.
It's gonna be a good game.
This is not that Giants team though
I
that y'all about to play against.
Right. It's not the same team.
It's
I
not
think
that.
It's gonna be a
defensive.
Be
real quiet.
It's gonna be a defensive matchup.
I think it's gonna come down. It's just don't let Russell get that ball. 1 minute left?
Yeah,
y'all up 3.
We gotta dominate that. We gotta dominate.
Talent versus experience.
Yeah.
But it's all gonna come down to this. Okay, don't think we forgot. You still owe Brittany $100. But we gonna cook it right today.
Yeah.
we ain't go over the other one though.
Nah, the other one's gonna have to wait, man. The AFC is not as enticing as
Colts.
the NFC at the moment.
Colts, Texans. Who you got, real quick?
I got Texans.
I'm gonna have to go with the Colts. Andrew Luck back in the playoffs, comeback player.
Yeah, I got the Texans. Who you got, Britt?
I got the Texans.
Chargers, Ravens.
That's gonna be
a great game.
Banger.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
I got Ravens.
I got the Ravens.
It ain't gonna be that easy. I'm going with Anthony Lynn and the Chargers. You got Phillip Rivers finally making it with a decent team. He's out on a mission, man.
I'm going with Lamar.
He is out on a mission.
One time for Lamar.
Lamar in the defense.
Jackson.
Lamar gonna have time.
Lamar in the defense.
Mike Tomlin getting fired. The Browns is alright. He gonna have time to rule that division. But I want to go into it, man, because it's Happy New Year. My fault, y'all.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, because a decade is coming to an end, and as we know, with the NBA, we got certain teams ruling certain decades.
Mm-hmm.
The 70s with the Lakers. Well, 70s everybody ate, but the 80s,
the Bulls.
Nah, man, that's the Lakers and
That's
the
the
Celtics.
Lakers and the Celtics.
The 90s,
It's
the
Bulls.
the 2000s, the Lakers, and now it's Dub 10. So we want to know. It's been 10 years. This decade is coming to an end. Who owned the Dub 10 era? 2010 through 2019. Let's go.
LeBron James.
Woo!
LeBron James.
Statement.
LeBron James, that man went to 8 straight finals.
But he only won 3.
He won 3. 3 out of
He
what?
went to 8.
He went to straight 8 straight.
Golden State went to 4 straight finals, and they won 3 of them.
I mean,
LeBron.
top half, bottom half. I mean, right now I'm looking at LeBron as. I mean, it's never been a player.
Cleveland never owned an era, so no.
I mean,
you could just take Cleveland out.
They went to 3.
They have
LeBron,
4.
he went. He played for the Heat. He
But
took
I
them to
never-
2
his
finals
three-
back to
so
back.
His 3 rings.
And then he came back to
in 10
Cleveland.
years matches Steph
But
Curry's.
it's not just the rings.
3
We're talking about an era.
What did he
Talking about
dominate?
just dominant.
He went to the finals.
He went to the final 8
Dominated
straight.
the Eastern Conference.
Okay, so we can say that he dominated the Eastern Conference
in
Finals.
those 10 years, I mean, how many MVPs did he snag?
Mhm.
I think 3.
3.
Yeah.
3 MVPs, 3 championships.
No, 2.
And 3 finals MVPs.
He won 2. He won 2. Same as Steph Curry, and Steph Curry's was unanimous.
But you got to think about it.
I don't.
Steph Curry had
I think Steph
great
Curry,
supporting
he messed
cast.
up his. You know what I mean?
His
His
legacy?
decade, not his legacy.
You think Steph did?
No, she talking
Steph
about
Curry, LeBron James'
Oh.
whole decade because Steph Curry came boom out of nowhere.
That's a fact.
Out of nowhere, and if they would have won that 1 finals, it would have been Steph Curry's league. But because
4 in a row.
LeBron
you can't give it to nobody.
won that 1 finals, which made him the GOAT. Yeah.
Come on, man.
So
You
the
got to
Dub
respect
10
him though.
era is going
Yeah.
to the Dubs.
I gotta
No,
give.
I gotta give it
I think you gotta split it. Got first half LeBron, second half Golden State. They've been
So you think it's
too,
their LeBron and Golden
yeah,
State?
they've been too dominant. They've been to
That's
the
not a bad.
4
But
times in a row.
LeBron knocked off that 72 win game.
Oh
that
my God.
he
He's
knocked
not
them
gonna go.
off.
He's not gonna go.
and
he
they beat
knocked
them
them
3
off.
times. And they beat him 3 times.
It don't matter.
3, to my knowledge, equals more than 1.
He took 2 different franchises to the finals and won. 2 different franchises.
That's
What other player does that?
I don't,
Nobody.
yeah, no,
Who else went to 8 straight?
no,
Nobody.
a whole Boston squad went there 8 times in a row.
Bill Russell.
But they went there 8 times in a row.
Come on, man.
And
I'm talking about in this era, man. LeBron, you gotta give it to LeBron.
I
LeBron
gotta
is
have
that man.
it. I gotta give it.
Well,
to
I
the
got
half.
the. Let me some of this debate. Let me get some stats up in here,
My
man.
boy Kawhi getting his butt whooped.
2010, the Lakers versus Celtics. Give it to the Lakers. Kobe Finals MVP. 2011, you got the Mavs and the Heat. 2012, you got the Heat in OKC. 2013, you got the Heat in the Spurs. 2014, you got the Spurs and the Heat. LeBron dominated this first half of the decade.
First half. That's the
3
first 5 years,
champions,
right?
2
The first 5
championships.
In the
years.
first 5 years, how
That's
many
the first-
championships?
2 championships, 4 finals appearances.
I give him the first half.
Second half.
Warriors, Cavs, LeBron.
LeBron beat him the
Cavs,
first.
Warriors. I'm just saying, LeBron made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game. Cavs, Warriors. LeBron won that one. Warriors, Cavs, the Warriors, and then obviously last year the Warriors as well. My verdict is this:
So he only beat him twice.
it's a lot of weight that's held on this year, 2019. I feel like if LeBron can muster up a championship, then clearly this decade is his.
Yeah,
3
agree.
titles, 3 different teams,
I agree.
and 9 appearances.
I agree. But it ain't gonna happen.
The same
Mhm.
token, if Golden State wins, clearly it's theirs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So it comes down to this final
it comes
season?
down to 2019 championship.
Okay.
What if it's not either or in the championship?
If it's not either or,
What if it's 2 different teams? What if it's the Bucks and OKC? Just saying.
if it had to come down to it like that, then I gotta split.
You got to split a draw.
The Warriors and LeBron. That's the Dub era. That's the Dub 10 era.
Right.
I have to say. Now, but speaking of that 72 win team, over the weekend we had a lot of bold statements from LeBron James talking blasphemy I don't have the exact quote, but just to mirror a bit what he said beating the 72-win team made him the greatest player. That was the one that made him the greatest player ever. So I posed the question to my team here, based off of LeBron's comments. Based off of the competition, I'm talking about a GOAT or who they play. Based off of that team, that player is the GOAT. Who do y'all have to say?
Hell no. Okay, LeBron. No.
Well, let me give you my take real quick. All right, LeBron, that's a good answer. 72-win team.
I got a little thing, a little thing that I watched on Michael Jordan about his statements about being a GOAT. When he said, when being asked that question, he said he hated that question. He would never consider himself the GOAT, and simply because he said there was Bill Russells, Jerry Resses that he never got to play against.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he really didn't feel like he was the GOAT or the greatest basketball player ever.
Talk about humble. That's a humble person.
That's
right
It's just like he lied, first of all.
Who, LeBron?
Yes, because Golden State is not the best. That was not the best team ever assembled. Like, that was
In
Klay
his
Thompson,
era?
Draymond Green. This team right now is better than that team. This Warriors team right now, hands down, is better than that team, and they haven't gone 72. But
What
are you
team was better than them in that era, though?
No,
in this era,
he said that made him the GOAT. That team is the great. I would take the 2001 Lakers over that team. Would you not?
Great team. Kobe and Shaq.
I don't know, man. That Warriors team was just
listen. If you
the
ask
way they
me,
was just gelling together. That was a great. They won 72 games.
You know what I'm saying?
Magic at 18 beating Boston Celtics.
Kobe and Shaq didn't do that.
Beating the Boston Celtics when Kareem went down is more impressive than him coming back 3-1 to a team that
Kobe and Shaq ain't win 72 games.
They went 15-1 in the playoffs. They went 15-1.
He did,
and they only lost because Al Iverson wasn't going out like that. My boy wasn't getting swept. Okay,
getting swept.
Klay Thompson. Look at it. Just break the team down. Klay. They don't even have a number 1 draft pick on that team. You tell me this is the greatest team ever assembled ever in history.
It's the greatest shooting team ever assembled.
Klay,
yeah,
Curry, and Draymond Green.
It's probably the best offensive team.
With Steve Kerr as their coach.
I don't agree.
They were in their prime. Look at Klay shooting now versus Klay shooting 2 years ago.
Yeah, Klay always goes to slumber. That's what he do. He's always going.
Curry was MVP that year, right?
He was unanimous. And you know what they did? This is the same team that almost lost to the OKC Thunder in the Western Conference Finals.
That was a great team too.
And begged him on Kevin Durant on the phone. And we need you to. That's not the greatest team. They're not the greatest team ever assembled. They wore themselves out trying to chase that record. Nobody even watched them because everybody was watching Kobe drop 60. It was the same night everybody was watching Kobe drop 60.
That is true.
I'm sorry, LeBron. You are a great basketball player. He didn't even say it with his chest. He was looking, no, yeah, I'm the best player. He wasn't even like, no, like, you stay humble.
I'm going to still keep my statement. Nah, you're making a lot of sense right now. You're making a lot of sense. But what I'm saying is, if LeBron, I'm going to keep on saying it all year. If LeBron take this team to another finals this year, beat out the Warriors, KD and the Warriors, and take this team to the finals and win, he's the best player.
This team is 21-15. Why do y'all like
about the statement he made back then?
Nah, I know.
And based off of that statement, because y'all ain't about to sleep on me and my prediction, Kobe Bryant is the greatest player because when you talk about a team that had moxie, that had toughness, that had a great coach, and 3 Hall of Famers, when Kobe Bryant beat the 2010 Boston Celtics, that made Kobe the greatest player. Yeah. If you talk about competition.
Right. Yes,
it did.
So you think that Boston team,
based off of LeBron's take,
so you telling me that Boston team is better than that Warriors, the 72 win?
No. I can guarantee you right now that Boston team would demolish that Warriors. They would beat them up. That Warriors team. They had wings. They had their guard Tony Allen, Nate Robinson, Eddie House. They would have D'd them boys up.
I don't know,
man.
I do. They had too much toughness,
running gun.
They had too much toughness. Rondo, they guard play. They sticky. Yeah. It's the Celtics now, except for with more ferocious dogs.
I would have loved to see that.
It's really like
I would have loved to see that.
You got the answer. You got Sugar Ray and KG.
If you focus on Steph Curry,
I would have wanted to see that.
Steph Curry, Klay, and Draymond. Like, they are all great players, but LeBron James,
You gotta put some
Kyrie
respect
Irving,
on those names
no,
like
they're
that.
all great. But are Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, and LeBron James not comparable to those three players?
The gel, like you said, it's the gel. It's the gel.
And
It's
then
the
guess what
team.
happened with the gel?
It's the structure.
Who won?
LeBron.
Who won? And if they would have played the year before, if Kyrie Irving would have played the year before,
But the gel was interrupted though. We're not gonna say
Draymond
like,
gets suspended.
Exactly.
That is true.
If
That
Draymond
is
was
very much
suspended,
true.
who's
That
to
is
say?
very much true. That is very.
And they
much
had
true.
so much chemistry that one thing threw him completely.
And you heard
off.
what LeBron said. They mentally effed up. If y'all
Exactly.
seen that interview,
Yeah.
they mentally effed up.
Right.
But I'm sorry. If LeBron James is the best player in the NBA, he took it to 6 with them the year before.
Yeah, that's true.
The same team, and he took it to 6 by himself. Look, that ain't the greatest team ever assembled. I'm sorry. No shade, Steph Curry. You dope. Clay
So it's
and
the
Draymond
second best?
might,
It's the
Clay
second
and
best?
Draymond might not even make the Hall of Fame. Draymond definitely probably won't make it. Clay
Clay gonna
might
make
make
it.
it.
Clay
He
gonna
might
make
make it.
He's
He
the best shooter
might.
That man had the
in
most
NBA.
points ever in the third
he
quarter.
might make it.
Yeah, he's.
Scoring problem, like,
He might.
not
I
to
need-
mention,
I
he
need
got
to
a whole second half of
Like
career
they got.
I need to
yeah.
see him I need to see him as a number
He
one
doesn't.
option.
I don't. I can't see. I
He
can
might
see him
leave.
getting more than Dre.
I need to see Clay before he retire as a number one option on the team.
I think it'll happen. I really do.
Next year, he need to leave.
I
They
think
need to-
it'll happen because they talking about Boogie trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Boogie
Yeah,
said, "I'm trying to stay a Warrior."
Yeah.
You got KD, Boogie, and Steph. That's even more problem. Now Clay come over here with LeBron James, and now we're gonna win some chips. But honestly, y'all, I mean, it's been a lot of talk. This has been a great show. A lot of content and a lot of bold statements, as AOK likes to say. But a little bit of open court before we leave our first show in 2019. The Zealous and Trillers cast coming at you. Is Travis Scott a sellout for performing
Oh, he agreed to
at
it.
the NFL
So
Super
he
Bowl
did. He
halftime
did
show?
agree to it.
He agreed to perform.
I mean,
I can't call him a sellout. I can't call him a sellout. You can't call him a sellout. There's still black athletes who play in the NFL.
right.
I understand.
So
where
you
you're coming
can't
from
call
with
him
that.
a
And lot
sellout.
A lot of people were saying
they
don't
talk
do it.
about that. But I mean, with that
You gotta
statement,
look
a
who
lot of
his-
people call them
look who
same
his
players
wife is.
sellouts too for still playing.
You got to look who his wife is. His wife is white.
Mhm.
I mean, is Kanye a sellout?
Oh yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, so look at that. If we talking like that,
But look,
Travis is right in that same
he's
genealogy.
not though because he's not over here saying "Make America Great Again." He's not wearing
He's
a "Make
not
America
politics.
Checks
He
over
not-
stripes.
He's not even
checks over
speaking
stripes.
on the politics.
He going to perform.
Yeah,
which
He
but-
did say something
Uh,
about.
He's
They-
still at the day. He's still at the table having them conversations.
they
still at the
their
table.
manager made it pretty too. But just perform. He's not performing at the Super Bowl. Just having a concert in Atlanta. They want every black. Which I understand. I understand because Colin Kaepernick deserves it.
I mean, Rihanna. She said.
Rihanna
forget
said
it.
no. Cardi B said
Cardi,
no.
Cardi
Jay-Z
said she needed $1 million.
no. And they
I
don't.
heard
You
Cardi
know, they
looking
don't
for the
pay. They
bag.
don't pay.
Exactly.
They
So
don't?
basically
No,
she said
no, you
for free.
it's for free.
Publicity.
No way.
That's
Publicity.
number one.
No
Kind of-
way.
You don't know. You don't. No. Beyonce never got paid for nothing.
Is no
Best
pay.
publicity, bro.
Publicity.
You put that on your resume.
Yeah, I work.
I performed at the Super Bowl.
It's
Aretha
got to be
Franklin,
some.
Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson.
Justin Timberlake. It got to be some type of bag though, yo.
Nah.
Endorsements. You
You
get
think-
Yeah,
people
that's
calling
it.
you. And
Exactly. Same thing.
Pepsi and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get commercials. out of
Commercials.
that. So
Is he a
final answer, you
sellout?
say-
Mm.
I'm not gonna call him a sellout, but
I'm gonna call him a sellout.
There you
I
go.
don't
Travis Scott,
There
you
you
a
go.
I don't
sellout.
respect it.
There
I
you
don't
go.
respect
Travis
it.
Scott, you is a sellout, man.
Ah.
You should never perform, especially for free. Now that I know it's for free, oh yeah, you definitely a sellout. You fouled out, man.
That's it. All right, he found out. Now, yo, this is the last statements. First show of 2019. Many more to come. Last statements. I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. All of our viewers and fans out there. We appreciate y'all. We got some special things in order for y'all this upcoming year. Kata, Brittany, take us out.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching us, listening to us debate these sports. LeBron James, you ain't the GOAT. Don't ever say that again.
Thank y'all, man. We got some good things coming in 2019. Stay tuned. Let's go, Philly. They doubted us. It's time again.
Till Saturday.
It's time
It's
again.
gonna be some great football, y'all.
I wanna win on
Underdog,
Saturday.
champ.
Zeal Talk, checking you out.